was about 25 inches wide, about 4.5 inches thick. I couldn't pick the thing up. Longboard design's changed in the sense that we've changed the bottom curves and the shapes. We've put different concaves in the bottom. We've changed the rails. We've put a lot of curves through the board. So we've really made the outline the same, but pretty much the function of the board is leaning towards a short board, high performance, generally speaking, that kind of board. That's what the modern longboard's riding like. I think there has been a bit of a thing between shortboard and longboard because the longboarders catch a lot of waves, but I think they've kind of realized that they've got to share waves. There is a performance difference in essence that shortboards are much more high performance, but yeah, we can still get a tube here and there, we can still perform a bit.
The finals of the Oxbow Championship ended in excellent head-high waves at the point at Jeffreys Bay. Let's check out some of the surfing action from the individual divisions. First up, we look at the boys division. Ripping up the waves, Gallard Smith in 4th place. James Simmons, also a finalist from last year, in 3rd spot. Trailing in 2nd, Daniel Batender. The Eastern Cape's Stephen Sawyer, a very good shortboarder, showing off his talent on a longboard and winning the final heat.
Quite a few sets coming through every now and again, and the big sets would come through about every 3 minutes, and there would be like 2 waves in a set, so then 2 of us would be on a wave every 5 minutes or so.
Hot on their fins were the girls under 18 finalists. Usually this division will consist of mainly novices, but once again, superb surfing from some talented shortboarders who converted to longboards for the event. 13-year-old Tess Saunders in 4th place. 3rd position, Jessie Goodman. Faye Zitmulder served consistently into a well-deserved 2nd place and scoring additional points for the EP team. Top position was taken by SA shortboard champion Bianca Batender, who began surfing a longboard just 5 days prior to the finals.
The wind started picking up in our heat and it was gale force, and just try to stay onto the waves for as long as possible and do your moves and whatever on the waves.
The juniors were next to do battle in one of the more competitive surfing rounds of the event. Setting a very high standard was Aaron Simmons in 4th place. Grant Beck in 3rd position. With last year's champion Saul Bernster ripping in at 2nd. And a surprise win from KZN's Scott Levere.
I got some good ones, battled a bit, but at the end of the day, I think there's still some fun ones. I got the good ones as well, so I guess that's how it goes.
The waves were getting a little more serious, and so were the contestants in the Super Legends, guys 61 years and over. Well respected by the surfing community, they sliced the surf as they did some 40 years ago. Mike Patterson in 2nd place. And taking 3rd spot, Mike Hornsey. Leaving Terry Dean trailing in 4th. John McLeod surfing like a youngster, ripping through in 1st place.
We were like right up at the point. The further up you go, the more tricky it is to try and get through. And but you know, the thing is, when there's 4 of you in the finals, you actually try and push each other as far as you can go over, because it's the guy that on the inside that actually gets the wave. And I was very fortunate enough to get the very first wave of the set, and they went right down to the beach.